5 people have now died from a shooting at a Louisville bank yesterday, and the Nashville Metro Council has voted to reinstate one of the Tennessee lawmakers expelled from the State House last week. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. 5 people have now died from a shooting at a bank yesterday in Louisville, Kentucky. 8 people remain hospitalized, including one Louisville police officer who was critically injured. Dalen Riggs was able to escape the building during the shooting.
I just walked right past the conference room where everyone was. And then I came down and I had to grab something, and then on my way back up to the elevator, I just hear this loud. I thought there was like something like dropping because they were doing some construction or some renovations in there, and I got up there and the guy was like, "Run, there's a shooter."
Louisville police killed the gunman, who was a bank employee. He was 25 years old. 4 days after the Tennessee Democrat Justin Jones was expelled from the State House, the Nashville Metro Council has voted to reinstate him. From member station WPLN, Cynthia Abrams reports Jones and another black Democratic lawmaker were expelled after participating in a gun control protest on the State House floor.
In addition to a unanimous vote reinstating Justin Jones, council members elected to suspend a month-long waiting period to fill the seat. Nashville Metro Council member Sandra Sepulveda thanked her constituents for speaking up.
I know that a lot of the community members called and emailed us, and I think they did a great job because we didn't have a single objection to suspension of the rules today.
Justin Jones will now serve in the State House on an interim basis, pending a special election. The Shelby County Board of Commissioners will consider reseating Justin Pearson, the other expelled lawmaker, on Wednesday. For NPR News, I'm Cynthia Abrams in Nashville.
Some states are stockpiling the abortion medication Mifepristone. This comes after a federal judge in Texas ruled the drug was wrongly approved by the FDA. The Justice Department has appealed that decision. The agency points to another federal judge's ruling in Washington state that says the FDA needs to keep the drug on the shelves. The Justice Department says the two rulings appear to be in conflict. A new report finds the last U.S. Census may have undercounted Asian Americans in certain states and some rural counties. As NPR's Hansi Lo Wong reports, those undercounts would have long-term effects on political representation and federal funding.
The Census Bureau announced last year that its headcount in 2020 had a national overcount of Asian Americans, driven by counting residents more than once at different addresses. But a new report by the advocacy group Asian Americans Advancing Justice, AAJC, finds potential undercounts of the Asian populations in 7 states, including Alaska, Iowa, and New Hampshire, as well as rural counties in the Midwest, Mountain West, and the South. When any group is under or overcounted in the census, the communities where they live face the risk of not getting their fair share of representation in government and of federal money for healthcare, transportation, and other public services. Hansi Lo Wong, NPR News.
This is NPR.